It's evident in Sergeant McInnes's case, where she came forward with the human rights complaint, and she then faced a Police Service Act charge and had to surrender time through an informal process. Because the chiefs are afforded the ability to do an internal investigation through a chief's complaint, they can charge an officer criminally or through the PSA, and they can do so with no oversight. In my case, I reported corruption. I faced 8 Police Service Act charges under investigation. The women in the class action lawsuit have been threatened with Police Service Act charges because they took photocopies of their notes, which are evidence in the civil litigation. They didn't do anything wrong, but they're being threatened with these charges. It's because of the power that is afforded to police chiefs. Chiefs should not be exempt from disclosure requirements because they are not above the law. Inspectors should not be current officers, and it is blatantly obvious that a conflict of interest exists when you allow chiefs to investigate each other for criminal offenses. With regard to Part 9 of Schedule 1, police officers should always be afforded the right to an impartial investigation. This is not achieved by allowing chiefs' complaints. Under the bill, officers lose their right to a fair trial, which violates their constitutional rights. Only after a sanction is imposed can the officer appeal the decision. All allegations of misconduct should be handled by one central agency for consistency and fairness. This would end internal systemic misfeasance. I am living proof that internal corrupt practices are eliminating good, honest people from the profession. I was an exemplary police officer until Chief Larkin used internal discipline to constructively dismiss me. Nothing in Bill 175 would prevent what happened to me from happening again to another honest police officer. In fact, after I was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder last February, I could have faced termination under Part 7 of Schedule 1. This bill was prepared in haste without adequate consultation with the right people. If police officers were not scared into keeping quiet, you would receive hundreds of submissions just like mine.